basic premise of the Great Divorce. You should have already figured out by now with pretty much every text we've read. The beginning part is always a little confusing. So if you're confused, that's okay. Here's what's happening in chapter 1. C.S. Lewis, or the narrator, whoever it is, wakes up and he's in hell, basically. It's called the Gray Town, and we'll talk about what that looks like. But he's in the Gray Town. It's super empty. It's super dreary. Like no one's around. And he finds himself standing in a bus line, right? And he just woke up here. That's why the subtitle is "The Great Divorce: A Dream." And he's standing in this line to get on a bus, and all these people are like arguing and pushing each other and punching each other and just doing weird things. We don't know who they are, right? They have line or names like the Big Man, etc. But we don't really know who they are. We do know that this bus, when he gets on it, it starts flying. So you're not crazy. The bus starts flying. It's going to heaven. And the whole premise of the story is this. Each chapter is really going to focus on a character, and it's their choice of whether they want to stay in heaven or they want to go back to the Gray Town. And you're thinking, why would you ever want to go back to hell? That's the whole point of the story, is to figure out why they choose to go back or why they choose to stay. But you don't need to know who the characters are right now. You don't really need to know a whole lot. What you do need to know is you need to be thinking about what the Gray Town looks like and what its characteristics are. And you need to know that they're getting on a bus and going up to heaven.